Hey guys, so I recently picked up this Yamaha R9 in the Yamaha Racing Blue. I wanted to give you guys a quick walk around as well as install a couple parts today. So, bike is basically bone stock other than me removing the reflectors here and here. And I put on a sock and a different cover. Just wanted to give you guys a quick walk around. We can even turn it on. But a couple things I wanted to install today. The main one was going to be these Womet-Tech Spool Arm Sliders. They also work as paddock stands. This bike comes integrated with option to run like a GP style or just a singular. We're probably going to put it on the back here just to make it easiest to lift up on a paddock. But yeah, we're going to be installing these. I also have some cheap AliExpress tank grips. I've bought inexpensive tank grips in the past and they haven't had much luck staying on the tank. They keep peeling off over time, especially in the heat. I want to say these were like 35 bucks with shipping, so they even have the middle tank grip that goes right here. We'll be installing these today, as well as this is just a screen protector for the screen. Not that you really need it, but I think it only costed like 5 bucks and you can get it on Amazon. I got this one off AliExpress with the tank grip. So for this install, it's going to be fairly straightforward. You're going to need a 5mm Allen head. If you have it as a socket, you can use a ratchet with it. Inside the Womet-Tech box, you're going to have these bolts and washers, and then the spool arm sliders themselves. These are really simple to install. I've installed them in basically every single bike I've owned, including my wife's. Basically what you're going to be doing, putting the washer on the bolts, putting that right through, and then installing that near a point of choice, so here or here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that. It's not a very big bolt, so it doesn't have to be that tight, and then you're just gonna repeat the process on the other side. Now with that installed, I can use one of my paddock stands. This is my preferred method for raising the rear. I don't mind the paddock stands that hold on the swing arm, but I find these a lot easier. And you know, confidence is key when lifting the bikes up. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking. Now when installing tank grips, always a good idea to mount it up beforehand, just to see, you know, where exactly you're gonna want it, what kind of things you might be running into. That way you're prepared for any kind of curvature or bending that you have to do. But that actually looks pretty good right there. And then this guy probably just gonna be just like so, right in the middle. And then before you get started, wipe it down, or that way the double-sided tape adheres pretty well. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So a couple big benefits of having the tank grips is it's going to make you feel a lot more stable when you're going around corners, just because your knees aren't going to be sliding. And it's also going to protect your tank. It's going to help prevent scratches. So right now I'm just making sure everything looks pretty even. That looks pretty good there.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't know you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just finished what I'm doing.
Hey, did you clean my tank, the guys?
No.
No?
No, that's your job.
Well, no, we talked about this. As a
I don't recall.
compromise. Yeah, as a compromise to you getting a new bike and me not getting one. And you not buying me one. I said, you don't have to buy me new bikes, Petey. Thank you for offering. But you just promised to do my chain work this year. And you said, okay, that seems fair.
I don't ever remember
Yeah.
agreeing to that.
Well, you have the memory of Will, so. And I have screenshots of proof of that.
Screenshots, huh?
Yeah.
Screenshots of a non-existent conversation?
Yeah, the one last night.
These tank grips are a very similar style to the OEM Yamaha ones that they make, although those ones cost about, I want to say 50 to 75 for just the sides. I figured I'll take the chance on this. If it works, then great. If not, then it's not like I wasted very much money. And then just kind of take all the air bubbles out. That's already looking quite a bit better. Now we're gonna do the center here. This one I always find a little bit trickier, just because you want to put it like dead center, but sometimes it's hard to get an idea of what dead center is. I feel like it might be slightly off-centered, but I feel like I'm pretty happy with that. Just trying to make sure there's no air bubbles trapped in here. All right, on to the next side. Now, I've gotten in the habit of wearing gloves, but what's nice about wearing gloves while you're working is oils on your hands. You don't have to worry about that with these kind of gloves. So it's just a little bit more forgiving. This already looks significantly better. So for installing these screen protectors, this one came with two. It's going to be just like installing a screen protector on your phone. It's going to come with a patch installation kit. Inside this kit, you're going to get a little squeegee with a microfiber, these classic dust remover stickers, alcohol wipe, and microfiber. So with installation, you're going to want to wipe everything down with the provided alcohol pad. There's a short side and a long side. You're gonna put the short side up here, long side down here. Once you have the screen completely prepped, there is a number 2 side and number 1 side. Number 1 side is gonna be the back. Now just remember orientation of how everything goes. This is not the easiest thing to do while the screen is installed. Now if you took the screen out, it would be significantly easier, but we're not trying to do all that. It's a good thing they gave me 2 of these, because I can already notice some air bubbles. Hopefully with the heat that'll go away. And then we peel that layer off. It would really help if they made a screen protector that helped with the glare. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there is some good glare on that. Granted, sun is shining right on it. All right, that's it for today's video. Got the tank grips installed, screen protector on, and the rear spool arms installed too. So I'll give you another quick walk around before we finish the video. Just to see how those tank grips look. I really like the hexagon shape. Now these look just like the OEM ones. I'll let you guys know how they are after a couple days. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.